Can't get serious.
Yes, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Girls Talk, and my name is T-Shaun. I'm a wonderful co-host here with me, Anya.
Hey,
and
girls.
today it's all about love.
Yes,
Yes, it is. So our first topic for the day will be love. We'll go in for the topic, love. I'm gonna tell all me feel what you do. I'm not really know. I'm gonna tell all me feel about love. Alright, so we're ready. Anya, how do you feel about love?
that question is kind of broad. Like, how much feel about love? Like, what is love? Like that?
Yeah, what is love?
Well, honestly, I believe it's as simple as love is any kind of emotional attachment where you feel like. And I think so love is also fear of losing, people, them people who you want to keep the closest to you. Really, I don't know what is love. There are so many definitions that are out there. Not even Oxford, I think, get it right.
Nobody. Actually, you know what my definition of love? Love for me, like, it's an intense passion or feeling towards somebody or something where you care about, you're willing to give time for, you're willing to do anything for it. Because when you say you love something, you push, you all out for it. Even when you don't have time, you make time for it because you love it. Yeah. So that is love for me.
T-Shaun, you're watching you?
Yes! Oh my god, that is not love, guys. Don't make nobody tell us that is craziness.
Alright,
That is not love. Oh my, you don't need to go watch you for Netflix. Oh god, that is not love, guys. Remember.
Obsession, ladies.
That's crazy. Alright, so maybe our experience to share about love, right? I fall in love one time. I tell us I reach an infatuation stage before I reach a love. I will see something and say infatuation, I want passion when you have towards a person. I want raw passion when you feel towards a specific person, right? Me get infatuated from see that the person the first time and then me fall in love, me drop in love.
Right.
Yes. Me drop in love. Me I tell us me drop. True. Me drop. Drop in love.
Have I ever been in love? So, yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, I did once.
You never love nobody's son before. You never love. Yeah, go like you never love a pity them. Cause when we talk about love, we get it. Sometimes we get it twisted. Like we think about relationship only.
No, but you say if you ever been in
love.
never
Fall.
So
But
that's no.
Okay.
Let me make this differentiation. You can love someone without being in love with them.
Okay.
That's also something important where people need to note.
Right. You
Alright,
never know
so-
that you learn everything. You learn something new every day.
So I have children. So yes, I love my children. Of course, we have platonic love. Of course, me know how to love, and that's something like me have one social disorder where me don't know how to feel emotions. So yes, I've loved family members, whatever. But if we're talking about romantic love, then it's a yes for me. I think it's a yes for most people. Most of us find our first love when we are teens. The most memorable one when we're a teenager. And
Our early 20s.
and if we're lucky, we get to keep it.
If we're lucky.
But the sad truth is, along with love, relationship are a whole different conversation because love alone can't swing a relationship. You can love somebody, you will give them your heart, soul, and your. But we, but we know, say, like, if there are other elements missing, then love is not always going to be enough.
That is true.
Right? Love and infatuation. That's like that. A lot of us have a problem making the differentiation.
Alright, let me get like love and infatuation are two different things. Like me and mother say first stage of feelings that would have been infatuation, and then after feelings are love. Like as some way that define it. Say infatuation come before love. Cause you feel this thing for the person before you really know the person and fall in love with maybe the person, then
Okay.
right. So me know say different, but I feel like the infatuation part come before the love.
Okay.
Right.
So what about people who infatuated with somebody for years and and don't get to that love stage? You think that possible?
Me never think like me no know of a scenario before like that, but you know impossible. Cause you can't have one real passion for one person, you know, but when it come down to you, like you fully love the person, you're not really, you know, have to do them. I feel like you have to do them for true. Like the full thing, the way you that fully want, this big running person 24/7, do 24/7 caring for person, all of them. So I think that day when time I just infatuated and lose one.
Or there are certain sacrifices where when you really think about it, you're not willing to make to that person there.
Right, like, right. And when you're in love with something, you know, say you go beyond, you go to beyond the Red Sea.
I think what it is, we would honestly describe infatuation more like the physical sense, or like the attraction thing there, the physical part of it, and then like if it never transitions over to, you know, wanting to make sacrifices for this person, or always wanting to make sure this person is okay, always wanting to make sure that this person is not only physically, you know, well or taken care of, but mentally, emotionally, financially.
That's love.
That's love.
That's love.
Right.
Period. Period. That is love. And we talk about love, we talk about infatuation. So what about when time you're in a one situation where, what about when a person in a one situation where outside love, meaning them alone a give love? I would say the unrequited love, right?
Unrequited love.
Yes, so you know, say unrequited love are receiving love but not giving love, right? Enough situation like that, me know people living it. Like, me no know because it kind of live on the abuse situation. To, you know, you a person who in a abuse, you they give love to a person who your abuser, and your abuser not give back love, instead them a mistreat you. That kind of, you know, and that kind of in a category unrequited love too.
Okay.
Think about it.
If you're going to, I guess it would have worked if you go assume that every abuser
I'm not assume
just
that.
simply don't love the person.
But you feel so you, guys, we're not doing abuse today. We're not going to go back for the topic there. So
Yes,
we're not
sorry
going to
about that, guys. So anyways,
Right.
as we were saying, unrequited love is simply put unrequited love. I love you, you don't love me back. You love me, I don't love you back. Now we have this this word what we love use these days. We love call people girl pick me yummy. Yeah. And what I think happens most often is you see some of the situation where you hear like the girl, like one female we they say, oh, she do this for him. What make he no call me, me text him how much time and he no answer me, or me ask him for this or me ask him for that, and you know, and they say, oh yeah, me or whatever. Not by time. It's just unrequited love, and it's always my opinion that everybody has been a fool for someone else at some point in their life.
Everybody going a love run situation, which part you're not gonna always receive but love which part you go. And everybody you're in a one relationship I gonna love you but just like how you love them alive. And lessons, you have to move on. There's nothing you can do about unrequited love. Then move on from the person, move on from the situation.
If you're strong enough.
If you're strong enough, because
you're better strong enough.
You're better for truth, your own will or your own good. That makes sense. Yeah, you're better strong enough.
Yes. Alright. So for example, you're with this person, or you guys are in a relationship, and okay, you put out so much effort. This person, no, we don't live together, right? And in a one situation. Let's say a situation, and you guys don't live together, right? but this young man or this young lady visit, then come over, and they sleep together, probably spend one night, spend 2 nights, no problem. We like after a night sleeping together. This is a person who feels quite comfortable going days without talking to you. This is a person who never check after your well-being. Yes, then we hit you up most of the times when you realize too, they only hit you up because they're bored. That's not love. They never ask after your well-being. They never ask you like you're okay, or you know, or even if they do ask, they just ask because they're polite thing to do. You know when somebody really not want, when they just ask to be polite.
Come on.
Then they don't give two craps about your financial situation. Me not say everybody rich or everybody can help or whatever, but
We
like,
know when you're in
after
love.
my well-being, then you get
Yeah,
what me I
let me
say?
tell you this, because the thing is, you see, when you're in love, you know, you see a lot of things, you know, because when a person in love with another person, then give effort, even when they broke like a buckle, then put their effort in it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Then time, they if somebody love you, then go want to be around you.
Yeah,
They're
make
going to
an effort.
create situations to
Yeah.
be around you. They're going to invite you out, then go invite you if I even come at them place. And that's the reason why you ever see some people like them, like some relationship just move so fast, you know, because like then just so taken with each other, they
Right.
want around each other all the time. I do believe in order for me to truly say I love somebody, may have to, it has to be someone that I genuinely want to spend time with.
That is true.
Somebody who, you know, whatever, right?
It is if you sure say in our unrequited love situation. Cause everybody know me have experience in everything, so me have experience. You have experience with this one too, right? Me in a one situation before where me did not give all of myself. You see, in an unrequited love situation, sometimes you give so much till you lose yourself.
Wow.
You give so much till you lose yourself. And enough people not even realize that, like, when me say you lose yourself, you belittle yourself just to put the person there in front of you.
Yeah.
And I think we need to like look on it in a different way.
Find yourself out of character. Like
We lose yourself in our love.
act out of character. The double text this and one.
Yeah.
You text him how much days ago and he don't answer you. You're going to text him again. Oh, why are you doing this? Blah blah blah. Deep down in your heart, more well, you know, see, you need to tell your boyfriend, keep that in
you're not stop.
But no, you have to. Sometimes here we look at idiot self. No, here we. I just want closure. You don't want
You want closure. You already know.
Alone and go on about
What
your
more you want?
business. But I just want closure. Watch you know, but you just want closure. Watch you text this boy, and when he texts you back, watch your face now.
Yes. Me said me did in a situation before. I was in a situation before, and unrequited love is not easy to get out of. It's a hell of a ride, because when you lose yourself loving somebody, it's hard to find back yourself.
And if you are like me, if you find yourself in a one situation like that, it's gonna be triple hard, because people like me now, if me find myself in a situation, I'm very stubborn. I'm very stubborn.
Meaning?
Alright. Like, not that I'm talking about me, just talk about personality types and how people tend to deal with stuff. I'm the type of person, if I needed to find myself in a situation there, what would I do? Me go try to see if me can get no feelings out of that person there. I just and then eventually, maybe eventually when time me get this a person here, for sure a little bit of
You're not bother wanting. That is me. Because guess what, table have to turn eventually one day. You know.
Wonder if I saw most people feel, but maybe they just not admit it.
Maybe.
Because me, as me know, say some is there. Maybe I saw you there. Maybe it's a toxic trait. I don't know.
It's not a toxic trait, but come on, you can't just give too much to something. You're not gonna really feel the interest you always need, and the interest you always give to it. And there's every time one time I want to do it for open for your door.
T-Shaun, toxic. all of we have one little bit of
It's
toxic
toxic,
in our way.
yes,
Nothing
but
really
nothing wrong if when time we come back round and we nobody want the person. That not toxic, that good.
sometimes we work so hard to think we just
Yeah, it does tire, it make a journey, and sometimes it good. Them there's something they are blessing in disguise. Cause them say every disappointment of one new apartment. So maybe you knock on the door there and the door they not open. It open when you walk away. A good thing done. Don't you think I'm a good sign? Right.
something just comes to my mind. I believe in a soulmate.
Yeah.
You believe in a soulmate?
I believe in a soulmate.
So, is it then okay then to say, well then everybody, it's impossible for everybody to meet their soulmate?
It's not impossible for everybody to meet them soulmate. Because let me tell you why.
Is it that possible or impossible, T-Shaun? Everybody, it's possible for everybody meet their soulmate. It's like a one whole big world.
Let me tell you one thing about soulmate. Well, maybe we don't have to touch that I want to topic to yourself, because soulmate is a thing is, and not just one person your soulmate. Soulmate are like other souls where you meet from other past lives before, so me could have be a soulmate as a person.
What kind of past life? Extraterrestrial shit here. Listen,
Right, so that's
sorry about that.
business.
But T-Shaun, what I've been thinking is, yes, it's possible to have soulmates. But
It is.
what I've been thinking is, if it's just this big world and we have one big creator, alright, look on the amount of country in our world, who to tell if my soulmate and I want somebody who live down in Russia and me can't understand him when he say hi and he can't understand me when tell me I say well go on.
But I think it create a work like that. Although I can't say it create a work.
T-Shaun, too many people I know have died without knowing real true love, so I do believe yes, it's possible. Suppose my soulmate dead already. Suppose my soulmate dead as in come out time mother. Suppose my soulmate I want rich man that Dubai were already married.
We don't understand, like, you see, soulmate, that's something I want to touch upon. Spirituality till we reach upon a topic that we dive into the topic there. Soulmates aren't just like one specific person or like other, more than one person. So, see, mates, so we can be soulmates. But the romantic soulmate where you talk about, me understand. You know, creepy.
A romantic soulmate alone me know about.
And a romantic soulmate alone. Then.
Well, I would suppose not. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say.
Alright, so make we do this thing. Like, make we find 3 phrases what people always use with loving nights and give your opinion on them.
Love, let me hear some. Love will make a way. Love will make a way. Yeah, the opinion.
Love will make a way.
Love will make a way.
What does even mean?
Well, to me, love always comes true. Like,
No, it doesn't.
well, I'm not telling the point, problem. We don't know what, but
No, it's not
that,
true.
we don't know. Them say love always come true, but that not really to me true. Love not always come true for me. I have to push it, like push myself. Look at me, I'm a single person.
Well, maybe that is love coming through for you. Maybe self-love.
Self-love, yeah. Like that's
If that's
true.
what it means,
If
I
that's
mean,
what
but I don't think that's what people who always say it means.
But you know, this the worst thing too. Sometimes unrequited love can be that the person will really try to focus the love, but them not even know if love them own self. So how them gonna love we back?
Or maybe they just simply love somebody else.
Or they love somebody else. Yeah, it can mean enough things. Like people really genuinely don't love themselves enough. Not have confidence enough in themselves to say, alright, I can be by myself and I can do this by myself. I love myself to an extent and I can put myself before everybody else. Some people can't do that, period. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody. You know nobody trick you. If you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody. You have to love yourself first. That's the only way you can love somebody. And love somebody is a completion where they deserve love or they can feel love where you try to give them. Because if you don't love yourself, what kind of love are they going to give you?
The thing is, yes, not healthily. You can't love nobody else healthily. You have enough love and all of them healthy.
So you think you can love somebody but not love yourself? As we say, unrequited love.
Because Tish, really and truly, You can love somebody, but you just can't love them good. You get what I say?
That's true.
You have all of these emotions, but you just don't know what to do with it then, if you get what I say. You can love somebody, but just don't love them healthy, because if you, as you say, self-love, it's a building block, you know. Self-love, familial love, sibling love, all of them, there's something there. You have to me, it's an onion then, basically. I don't know if that makes sense, but you have to learn. It's a process. You not just get up and just boom, relationship, and you're gonna know what to do. You have to know how to love yourself. You have to know how to love genuinely. Which part that start? Like, in a home from a little bit. You love your brother, love your sister if you have any. Love mommy, love daddy, and then eventually when you start going to the world, go school, and that's how we start from. We have friends, don't? And you have them, the platonic love there, and then eventually you will know how to love somebody completely and healthy, right? Well, that's just me. I'm just saying.
You're not
It
wrong.
makes sense?
Everybody have their own point in a certain thing. Yeah, I feel me think say loving yourself are one big point, because if you can't love yourself, as me say, me just feel like you can't love nobody else, because you're not gonna know how to treat the person. You stand up, put yourself as in a one standard, and like which category you put yourself in a. Wouldn't you want somebody to make you stay in that category? They like you go categorize somebody high, right?
Yeah.
You go when you love somebody, you put them on pedestal then, right? Don't you want somebody to have you on a pedestal then? You must know what is love. So you have somebody on a pedestal and you stand up and go and
me
look
not
up
put
and
them
that's
on
what
the
there.
T-Shaun, me not put them on the pedestal. I draw them up there with me.
Right, what about the two are no? It two are we up.
Yeah, you're supposed to up there first.
What about
So
the two?
basically what it is, T-Shaun, I agree,
Yeah.
is yeah, pull them up on the pedestal with you.
Two of them, two are we put up on the same level there, like.
And then again, one to add to that, same thing. Yeah, actually said to is, if you don't love yourself, you don't know if somebody is loving you right.
Right. Yeah, you're not gonna know.
You don't know if they might love you properly, or you don't know if this dude is playing with you, or if that girl is playing with you. You know.
You have to love yourself first.
Even friendship, you don't know if your friend really love you.
Like how you love your friend.
Yeah, because you know you work this much.
Right. Overall in a life, me think that people fit look like the equal the love you they give out to people that if you want in return from them. Like
that's a question here. Alright, there's this question I'm seeing of people ask, like, suppose you had to choose to be with somebody. Would you choose the person that loves you or the person that you love? If you had to choose one way or the other, would you choose the person that loves you more or the person that you love more?
first, my brother go single, I'm gonna be honest here. You know the reason why I say that is no I laugh. You know the reason why I say that?
Funny to that.
A person where love me not gonna love them but like how them love me. So me not gonna want in another situation there. Cause you will always love me and me no want love you. And you me love that the person there. The other person will. Well, me that choose to be single. I swear. Right? Because he want to love me not love him as how him love me, and the one where me love him not love me the same way. Like that's them the two situation and not period. Me just rather stay single. Me like you just cut off this one. You not have to know me.
You don't want a fear secretly when you love.
I mean, no say me not love me, but I'm not happy. I want to be single. Just that.
You
stay this one.
You just want single?
Yeah, I'm rather stay single.
Just so?
Just so.
Okay.
Me believe in an equal love. Say me no love a person, me not going on a relationship.
So do
with
you
them.
honestly believe, say, like, alright, how am I gonna put a question here? How much of the population you genuinely believe, say, go find equal love? Like, do you believe everybody experience that?
Everybody not experience equal love. Me think we're fortunate to experience equal love, but we still put one block on it. Right? Why? Because we lack communication. Communication is key to everything, but we don't have that. Because we afraid to show even with emotions towards the person where we love. Say to her, no. So I want man, I want woman, right? So I want man, I want woman, right? Them there. Right? Them not, I don't know. But it don't make no sense to me.
Well, I do not believe that everybody is fortunate enough.
Maybe.
I don't. Like, because going back to earlier in our conversation where we did talk about soulmates, I believe say everybody have one perfect person out there for them. Does it necessarily mean that you're going to meet them? No.
You don't have to meet them.
You don't have to necessarily meet them. I do not believe that everybody is fortunate enough to have that one person where me just love you like a cook food, and you just love me like how Jesus love little children. No.
And me think, me just feel like it can't happen. Why?
It can, but not
We
everybody.
just lack communication. I think if we try to open up more, open more emotion more, try to talk. I don't know why people think that opening your emotion make you feel like you're little, or you know, then think little when you open your emotion towards like you're soft. Say you're soft.
When you're right, love thrives love thrives in an environment with communication and maturity.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, you could have loved me a little more. A relationship now work. Love alone is not enough in every situation.
Right.
That's just the real truth. Alright, so T-Shaun, some of the phrase them we always hear people say about love. Like, what's that first one? Love conquers all. What says here?
Well, self-love conquers all. Self-love conquers all. So for that, then did mean when they say that actually?
You conquer poverty?
If self-love conquer poverty, you don't think about poverty most of the time. You make poverty get down. Poverty, you want disease, man.
Alright, let's not talk about that. So, which other phrase they love use?
Love will make a way.
What? Love will make a way.
Love will make a way. I don't know.
Me just think it's stupid, it doesn't make no sense.
Maybe it means like when two persons love each other, no matter what they will still end up together. Maybe fairy tale.
Yeah, fairy tale for true. Definitely fairy tale.
There's some reason my time, so I'm not one. So.
Yeah, it worked for T-Shaun.
It's not always like a fairy tale, can you? I don't want to read for me.
That's not true for me.
Why?
Love will make a way. Well, I have one story for now. Nice story. So if all goes well, eventually you hear about it again. But anyways, we just barely scratched the topic of love. I'm absolutely certain. But for today, alright, T-Shaun.
Are you really listening?
We're done, right?
Yeah.
Like,
You done a story?
I'm not tell a story today, T-Shaun. That's up for one next time.
Keep back ready for
My
you.
story, no,
Guys,
my
I was
story
waiting on
too
the
long.
story.
My story too long and it's not any yet. So I have to wait till my story end.
Oh, so it's in the making, like, you know?
Yeah, it's been in the making for years.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them long winding road there. So we'll see. By the end of this year, I'll let you all know.
See, you know who in a love?
Who said that?
You?
I did not say that.
So you don't tell where your love story.
No, don't lie. Sure. Anyways, yeah, you'll figure it out soon what I mean.
She just smile and she in love. Anyways,
You'll figure it out soon what I mean.
okay, guys. So that was it for today on Girls Talk, and that was a wonderful time.
Well, I think so for the most part. Hey, give us your opinions on this topic below.
Oh, guys, thank you for liking, for sharing, and subscribing.
Yeah. And telling a friend on a friend, friend on a friend.
Yeah, go follow me on Instagram. That's King T4. Yeah.
Tell the people them how you spell it, T-Shaun.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna spell like Nama King. Come on. Yeah. That's KXNGTEE 4. The number 4. Yeah. Alright, so that's it for today, guys. Enjoy
Signing
your day.
off.